Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Sather, and today's sport ethics topic has to do with winning, losing, playing well, and ties. So, if you were to choose what your preferred outcome of a competition, a sporting match, would be, obviously you want to win, right, in most cases. But would you rather lose and play really well, or would you rather play really poorly and still get the win? What would you prefer of those two options? So the idea of sport is to test your skills, you know, all the things we talk about in sport, like hard work, playing your best, all those things that we espouse in sport and why we do sport, teamwork, camaraderie, all that stuff. So wouldn't your goal be to play well, and really the outcome doesn't matter? So what's the best scenario? And if you look at moral principles, if a principle is related to fairness, then you might run into some issues. You know, if you don't play, you ideally should want everyone to play well, right? And then you have, usually the best team wins, right? So why would you want another team to play poorly? Seems like the best outcome is going to be when everyone's playing their best, right? Usually the best competition is when two teams are really exchanging awesome plays back and forth, and you know, those are the best competitions. But would you prefer, like, you know, like to take out the opposing team's quarterback so they're short-handed and you get the win out of that? Is that something that doesn't really matter in sport? It's all scoreboard. Is that immoral, or is that part of the game? To give another player a hard hit, take him out, you win the game, right? So what would be the best of those? So this kind of relates to some materials I have on competition. The other aspect is, you know, why aren't we satisfied with a tie? In most sport, we force a loser. So we're really contriving. If the whole idea is you play the best that you can, and whoever wins is the better for that day. What happens if you both played the certain amount allotted time for a regular contest and you end up in a tie? Shouldn't we just be satisfied with both teams were the same? We were equal? No, we got to go into overtime. We got to force someone to lose. Yet in reality, we just determined that both teams were equal. And even worse, in some sports like soccer, hockey, you have a shootout determinant in some cases, which is completely different from the actual competition itself. Like, you don't do shootouts during the competition. It'd be like ending a basketball game with free throws. They don't do that. So, and they even have some weird ways of doing it in football now, you know, of determining a winner. And it really doesn't seem like, it seems like you've really just determined in the game that the teams are equal. So why are we forcing winners or losers? Was that just show selfishness? Is there something immoral about that? That in competition, This is where Alfie Kohn talks about competition being evil. And he's not the only one with those notions. There is a certain evilness that forces us to either dehumanize someone, disrespect someone, hurt people. So we have ethics violations because of what competition does. So why not just end the game in a tie? Thoughts on that? All right. Class dismissed. I can't see the sun in my eyes now. I gotta be careful. Don't harm myself. GoPro, stop recording.